Welcome back to Casheez Park. We're about to begin the final quarter of this round 22 battle. Southport trail by 3 points. Redland Bombers win here today. They will play finals footy. It's that simple. Let's go. We'll get some live scores very shortly because the final round here, there's 3 live games happening that will determine the final 5. We just wait the final quarter to begin. Umpire Stevens put the ball aloft and they're underway. Southport to the right. Redland Bombers in the pink. They will kick to the left. This is it. It's this easy, folks. Redland win. They play finals footy. It's another bounce, so let's go to Mark Kennedy with scores around the ground.
3/4 time. Morningside taking care of Labrador easily. 76 points to margin. The Broadbeach Cats 18-14 leading Gold Coast Suns 5-6, so that is absolutely over that one. And the Brisbane Lions 14-11 accounting for GWS 10-9 at the moment.
So there you go. So Morningside will finish 4th, and if Bombers win, they finish 5th. If the Bombers lose, Gold Coast will finish 5th. Here we go. Ball at full forward. Bombers with a kick and goal. Damien Stevens. What a start for the Bombers. They kicked the all-important final goal of this last quarter to kick out to a 9-point lead. Damien Stevens has now got his 2nd for the day. Beautiful start for the Bombers.
It certainly was, and it was, again, a little bit of miscommunication from Southport. A mark dropped that they should have taken back there, allowed Damien Stevens to come in and convert is a vital goal against the breeze for the Redland Bombers. So, 14-8, 92 to 12-11, 83. Ball back in the middle. Weymouth and Hunter. Hunter's been good today, but here's Weymouth. Hunter laid the tackle though, got one around him. Here's Rees on the bottom of the pack there, burraging and scourging in around there. Keel's in there too. Now the ball comes forward nicely. Here's Stephen again, the goal kicker, goes up towards Pullman, gets front spot, should have taken it, just got rid of Mills. Here's Veering from the pocket, has a shot, no he doesn't, the boundary umpire said it was out, which is actually not a bad result. Keeps the ball on the forward line for the Redland Bombers.
Mark Kennedy joined with yours truly, Matt Ridley here, 9 points the margin. Redland Bombers 14-8, Southport 12-11. It's been edge of your seat stuff throughout the day. We are 2 minutes in, final quarter. Deep in attack for the Bombers. Can they get another one? They lead by 9 points. Umpire says I'll have it. Umpire's fantastic today. Umpires Scott, Young and Stevens.
Young, Scott, Stevens, all first, makes a great name in itself.
Ball goes up, Weymouth. A lot of players around this. Umpire says I'll have it again. So the live ladder at the moment will have Morningside go up to 4th, Redlands in the 5th place. As long as Redland Bombers win this, they play finals. They're in the pocket. Godfrey, snap around the corner. How will it bounce? Through for a point. 14-9 plays 12-11. Margin is now 10 points. They bring it in quickly and Spine marks it here at half back.
Fine on that trusty left foot. Looks for Wish Wilson. Regan Salter, I should say. Salter ran hard and got in front of Thompson. Goes down the line. Over the back there, punching it was Jones. Intercepting, here's Wish Wilson. Cocked one high, so Southport will be able to go into attack. Goes back. Looked to have a little bit of urgency in the way he went about it. Just goes short towards Screech, who marks it. Still 60 metres around from the goal, right in front of the Redland Bombers coach's box. Plenty of instructions coming forthwith. Asked to play on now. Goes to about 30 metres out. Over the top there was Redlands. Here is the big fella in Hunter, gives it away. Now the ball ends up coming out of the fence, up towards Thompson. Takes a good mark in front of Salter.
So Thompson at half back. 3.5 minutes in, final quarter. The kick was a bit sloppy. It allowed Cruz to come in. Handball to Salter. Handball through to Merritt. But his kick, not the best. Mark taken here by Brad Rees. So Rees The attacking side of halfway, they wrestle for it. Gartner and Cruz. Great tackle there on McNevin from Gartner. Umpire says, I'll have it. So the Bombers, they lead by 10 points here. Make it 4 minutes in final quarter.
Ball up again. Weymouth that time. Wish Wilson's in there with McNevin. Also tackling hard there is Stephen. Umpire says, give it to me. Centre half forward for Redlands. Interestingly, I see Josh Veering's father just down below me. He'd be interestingly watching on, barracking for his son. Kick another, try and extend the lead. See Keel just able to just buffet it up. Here's Askey, injects himself, goes to half forward, bouncing ball. Which way's it going to go? Baxter and Jones are in there. Jones just gets his hand on it. Plenty of pressure around the contest. Zufa just palms it off. Now can work it around the corner. And beautiful mark taken there by Bean at centre half back. He can release. Big Hunter. Hunter can play on. Goes off to Howard now. Howard finds Godfrey. Godfrey in the middle of the ground. Goes forward. Scrubby kick. Pullman couldn't quite take it. Gets a handball off to Brewer. Brewer can kick the goal if he kicks it properly and accurately. No. So, 10th behind, 14-10. The Bombers, 94 to Southport, who bring it in 12-11-83.
Kick it towards McNash, or McCanch, I should say. McCanch. I think that little handball came over the top. Now this is Pope. Pope's kick towards Askey. In fact, it clean bowls everyone. Going back here is Tyler Jones. Gets there just in time. In fact, he runs over the boundary line and out of bounds. It's one of those things. In fact, it's a free kick here. Free kick to the Bombers. Jones, the recipient. Told to play on there.
Just walked off his mark, I think.
So we've got a boundary throw in nonetheless. 94 plays 83. Margin is 11 points. 6.5 minutes gone. Final quarter. Everything on the line here for the Bombers. You win today, you play finals footy.
So throw in. Forward 50. Weymouth. You've got the tap. Here's Askey. Just to look like a push in the back to me. Umpire agrees. And that was against Boone. So Askey is in scoring range. Breeze has just dropped a little at this point in time.
As I predicted there, Mark, I should be a weatherman.
But the odd gust is still coming up. So we'll see and get a good guide with Askey with this kick.
He's already got 2 today. He kicked 2 goals in the second term. So he likes having a shot at goal.
Comes in. Looked like he cramped himself a roon and pulled it. And he pulled it out of bounds on the full.
So we're seeing a couple of things here. The Bombers are yet to put the Sharks away. And the Sharks are yet to make inroads on this deficit with shots on goal.
Here's Cars. Cars goes short. Finds Thompson. Matt Thompson. Go back. This is Daly. Generally kicks the ball pretty reasonably. On this occasion, though, couldn't quite find a target. Ball goes out of bounds in front of the scoreboard there, out of side, and we'll have a throw in.
Although he didn't take the mark there, Jonathan Miles, he took the onus upon himself to go at the ball. He left Paul Hunter standing. Hunter needed to go at it. He didn't. Miles went at it and almost took the mark. Beautiful stuff here. McCanch runs away from the stoppage. Shot on goal. Fantastic shot on goal. Just missed. Minor score point. They bring the margin back to 10 points. Howard. Kick came in. Beautiful kick from Zufa. Gets it to Howard. He draws the player. Misses the target with the handball. This is Jones. Jones's kick towards Pullman. He's yet to take a mark in this final quarter, but he got the free kick for the push. The crowd wants 50. Pullman will come back at half forward.
So Pullman, half forward, goes up towards a big target, and Gartner and Cruz both wrestling there, trying to inject himself. There was a player, a Redland player. Rees ends up with the ball and turns it over straight back to Mills. So Mills goes out a defensive side, looking for a target. Jones probably drops what he should have taken. Here's Rogerson, has the run of the ball. Mallon's in hot pursuit. The ball goes out of bounds. And Mallon, a bit frustrated. Plenty on the board in the first half with 5 goals, and gives a free kick to Rogerson.
Rogerson it will be getting a free kick. As I said, a little bit frustrated there. I think he wanted the free kick himself. Now, this is very interesting here. Umpire Stevens says he came off his mark, and I don't think he did. But I'll tell you the ruling there. The umpire is allowed to call play on because you're taking your time to kick it. You have to walk in a straight line and kick the ball in a straight line, otherwise it's out of bounds. So umpire Stevens there saying that he actually went around onto his left boot to kick it, so therefore out of bounds. Well, we've got a throw in, and we're 10 minutes in, final quarter.
Vital minutes.
Yes.
Who can gain the ascendancy? Thine just buffets it forward. Getting in here is Daly. Works it off to Brewer cleverly. Goes over the top, looking for Rees. There was Salter in the way as well, though. Coming over the top and getting the handball there is Cars. He's wrapped up, but manages to get a handball away. Headland in his defensive 50 now. Needs to get rid of it. Does so very well. Up towards Thine. Just drops it. Thompson. I think Thine thought he had an absolute mountain of time. Thompson arrived quickly and forced it out of bounds.
He's not well. Thine's actually not well. I think he's had a bit of a head knock here. He's not running in a straight line. In fact, he's running to the bench. He doesn't even know where the bench is. No, he's not in a good way.
So Miles gets a tap away there. Here's Sondergaard, well shepherded there by Brewer. Looking up for Big Pullman. Mills fell over for Southport. Rees gets it to Sondergaard. Goes forward long, looking for a target up there in Howard. Mills comes through and takes it over the boundary line. Well wrapped up there by Stephen.
Amazing footy, amazing to watch this. 12 minutes in, final quarter. A win to the Bombers, and they play finals footy. They're yet to put the Sharks away. They lead by 10 points. 94 plays 84. Umpire Scott crosses himself. We'll have a bounce down. The Bombers penetrating, inside 50, get it in, take a mark, get a lucky free kick. Somebody front and centre. You'll create opportunities, just get the ball inside 50 as many times as you can. 14-10 plays 12-12.
Good throw up. Over the top there was Michael, bursting through is Howard. Can he make it? A bigger margin he can. It's a great goal to Howard. That's his third. A bursting run and a great goal. So the Bombers, they hit the 100, 15-10. 100 playing Southport, 12-12-84. All of a sudden it's 16 points and the Bombers on the precipice of a finals appearance in NEAFL 2013.
Thank you very much. Mark Kennedy with Matt Ridley here, 16 points the margin. As you said, Howard's now got 3, having a fantastic game. The question is now, will the Sharks answer this, or will they rest some stars and put a few in cotton wool for their own finals action? As Sundergaard gets it out of the middle, he's stepping up. Salter, back, Wade Mills, and now Cruz. Keep an eye on the clock as well. 13 and a half minutes gone. Cornish, a short kick. Mark taken here by Mallon. Mallon looking. He's got Cruz in the middle. He elects to go long to a one-on-one. Keel at the back, sets himself for the mark. Couldn't get it. They have to get back in numbers. Michael gets it to Daly. Kieran Daly. Risky kick. Sondergaard again in the action. Well tackled by Cornish. Burge wins a footy. Kicks it inside 50. No mark. No free kick. Hughes to Baxter. Baxter rolls in and kicks a goal. Game on here at Casheez Park. That silenced the crowd. Margin back to 10 points.
Crowd are telling us we're excited. We are. So much on the line here at Casheez Park.
Baxter's got his second. Margin back to 10 points. 13-12 to 15-10. Final spot on the line. Coach Greg Seaton Lonsdale very nervous in the coach's box at the moment, as the Bombers fans are around the ground.
What a game. NEAFL TV, match of the round.
Yeah, the next goal's important.
That it is. A goal will just about put it away for Redlands. A goal for Southport will make Greg Seaton Lonsdale just that little bit more nervous as we see the ball bounce. A great bounce in the middle of the ground. Here is Wish Wilson. tries to go up towards Mallon, wasn't taking a clean mark there. Rogerson tried to wrap him up. Ball just gets back to Pope. Just left foots it's inside. Boone just gets a handy fist on it. This is Jones. Jones off to Stephen. Here's Zufa running hard, as he always does from the back half. Goes out wide. Boundary line might beat them all, and it does.
Yeah, clever kick from Zufa in the end. He saw the two one-on-one options and said, well, I'll kick it into space. Best chance 50-50. Best result out of bounds, and that's what happens for Zufa. He's going to play a big part in this match in the last 10 minutes down back.
So plenty of players around the contest again. Wish Wilson well wrapped up there. This time by Michael. Haven't seen much of him today.
Fantastic umpiring for a young kid there. Didn't get sucked into Wish Wilson's head getting thrown back. He saw that it wasn't high contact and didn't pay it. Great umpiring.
Cornish around the ball, well tackled. Askey's around there as well. McCanch in there.
Reminds
says, give it to me again.
Reminds me of a young Ben Ryan, he does, Nathan Scott. Star umpire on the rise. You like that one too, Dad?
Sunshine Coast product. Weymouth just bustles it out to Rees, who just bustles it back from where it came. Rule went up before acceptances, but the umpire says play on. Screech tackles him.
Well,
and Nathan Scott will again ball it up.
Time will become vital here. We are 16 minutes in final quarter, margin 10 points. Will the Bombers hold on and play finals footy in 2013?
Weymouth bustled it forward. Askey's in the way. That was Boone right there with him.
Time is ticking away. Every stoppage, every throw in.
Throw in again. Michael and Weymouth. Probably give that one to Michael. Redland just work it forward. Not a mark there, but Pope comes away with it, looking for a target. Injecting himself here. Is veering. Usually clever with the ball. Says so. Here's Cars. Gets a kick away just in time. Is it accurate? It is absolutely accurate. Back out to 16 points.
Is that the goal? Is that the moment for the Bombers? Are they going to play finals footy? Is 106 on the scoreboard enough? Do the Sharks have 3 goals in them? We are 17 and a half minutes in, final quarter. Cass has his second. What a great second half footy for Phil Cass. And gee whiz, I tell you now, if you're a betting man here, Mark Kennedy, you'd like to have some money on the Bombers. They've got the momentum, they've got the will, they've got the desire. They want to play finals footy, and here is their moment. 10 minutes to go in the match.
The Cornish has worn Cars very well in that first half, but Cars, being the player he is, has come back very, very well to inject himself into the game beautifully. Ball back in the middle. Here's Keel. Off hands and knees, gets it to Thine. Just belts it high off that left foot. Going up there with plenty of players. Burrs is in there, being well looked after in this contest today. Hasn't been quite as influential as he has other weeks. This time he gets it back to Weymouth. But now they get away again. The Redland Bombers, they go up forward. Here's Gartner going to Headland, tries to get in the way, to take it away, can't do so. Baines in there, gives it off to... That was Godfrey. And coming through is Godfrey again. Manages to get the ball away. Which way is it going to bounce? It doesn't, because Wade Mills just saves it for the Sharks.
Poor kick to Headland, puts him under pressure. Picked it up, kicks towards Askey. Oh, good mark! Brad Reeves with the fly to the footy, kicks it towards full forward. Out they come. Bain couldn't trap it. McNevin can. Squeezes a handball to Merritt. There's still time for the Sharks. There's still time. They ruined the Thunder last week. Hughes from 55 metres. Ball's on its way. It is a goal. Hughes has kept the Sharks in it. They put the Thunder out of finals action last week. Will they do the same to the Bombers? Margin back to 10 points. Hughes has 3.
Just fell off the tackle, did Zufa, and allowed Hughes just to pivot, get a good run at the goal, and he kicks with such a fluent, direct action. Straight as a die, went at home.
20 minutes gone, final quarter. Hughes has got his third. Southport, 14-12-96. Play Redland Bombers, 16-10, 106. We've got 10 minutes of elapsed time basically remaining. 20 minutes in final quarter. Margin 10 points.
Ball up in the middle, Miles and Hunter. Been at it most of the day. Howard this time, works it forward. Plenty of players around that contest. Here's Mills, can mop up, just squeeze it around the corner, outside defensive 50. Here's Miles, galloping, loping, just kicks it over the top. And Howard just sticks the mid out and says, I'll take that. Kicks it just inside the centre square. Off now to Thompson, who gives it off to Daly. Daly over the top to Cars, I should say. Cars looks for a target inside forward 50. Looks for the big fella in Pullman and Gartner. Go over the back now. Here's Salter for Redlands. Had the run of it. Couldn't quite work it through with clean hands. Plenty of players arrive for Southport. And the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up.
I tell you what, Mark
25
Kennedy,
metres around from the Redland goal.
I tell you what, I feel like the Bombers need one more. It's too nervous. Up they go. Miles, give that to him. A quick kick. Bombers with the numbers. They take the mark. Hunter has marked it.
Been good for a young fella, Hunter.
Bombers are telling him to settle, have a shot. The breeze has died down.
Robert Redford, he's pointed, the natural, he's pointed to the home run fence. I'm going to kick it, he says.
Well, not only that, but he's going to waste maybe 20 seconds here as he lines up. We are 21 minutes in, final quarter, lead by 10 points. The crowd will tell you all about it. It might not register, in fact. Where's the markers? Oh, Pullman! Josh Pullman has taken the biggest mark of the season. Can he make it the biggest goal of the season? In the pocket, Josh Pullman. He kicked 3 goals in the first half, has not been cited since. He dropped a couple of crucial marking contests earlier in this quarter. He again takes up his 20 or 30 seconds.
Is this the icing?
Well, the crowd will tell you the story. Pullman comes in, kicks. Will the Bombers play finals? Whoa, we'll have to wait and see. A minor score. They leave the door ajar for the Sharks. 11 points now the margin.
A couple of big misses by Pullman, of course, in that third quarter. He missed what I suppose most of us would expect him to get, and then he's missed a very crucial one there as we see Southport bring it out, but only as far as Howard. What are they going to do with the tempo? Are they going to try and work through a bit of tempo footy?
Well, they need one more
short. Finds Thompson.
They need one more here, Mark.
Thompson is off his mark now, gets around Askey, kicks long inside forward 50. 3 Sharks back there, and Pullman this time. Here they arrive though, place the pressure around the contest, and gets it off to Gartner, has his kick smothered. Wish Wilson's there. Now to Mills. They relieve, but not that far. Plenty of Bombers around there. Godfrey was there, also Rees. Askey's around there, copping a high one was Rees. And he will be able to take a shot about 45 metres out, 45-degree angle.
Well, this is the moment here. As I said, if you get it inside 50 off it enough, you're going to create chances. You might get the lucky free kick. You might be front and centre. You might just get a soccer off the ground, a kick from the pocket. And that's what the Bombers have done. They've just penetrated this in this final term. Get it inside 50. Gartner, Pullman, Thompson, Stephen, and this fella, Brad Rees. Can he kick truly from the pocket?
Comes in, gives himself a little bit of room, starts at left and stays left.
Well, what does a draw do? If it's a draw, will they play finals footy? We'll have to look at that. The margin 12 points, and there's still plenty of time. We're 24 minutes in final quarter.
By my reckoning, a draw won't be good enough for them. The percentage will keep them out. The Gold Coast Suns, a far superior percentage, unless they get absolutely towed up late. As we see the ball on the outer side now, good tackle. Stalemate around that far wing. Umpire will ball it up.
We've only had 5 goals kicked in this quarter, so it's not going to be a long one. We're probably tipping maybe 29 minutes at this stage the quarter might go for.
So here's Miles, had the run of it, but bustled off. Here's Cars, he's in there working hard. In fact, it actually might be a Sondergeld, and it is. And he forces another ball up, just on that outer wing. Plenty to play for. Of course, Southport, nothing to worry about, but still their pride intact. Salter for Redlands, works it up towards Pullman, finds a little bit of space, keeps the ball in. On the left he goes. inside forward 50, looking for Gartner. Here's Merritt, just gets the ball away. Thine was there in turn. Here is Salter for Southport, looked to be taken high for 9, should have got a free kick, but Howard wraps the ball up and keeps it inside the forward 50. The crowd applaud.
25 gone now. Final quarter. Bombers by 12 points. They win, they play finals. McNevin all wrapped up. No, caught high. Maybe that was... Oh, defend-off! It's a Bombers free kick. McNevin with the high fend-off in the tackling... When he got tackled there. So another chance, Brad Rees, to put them into the finals. This is it now, Mark. If they kick this, it'll be 3 goals of margin. 25 minutes in final quarter.
Initially I thought it was a dubious free kick to Southport. And of course, the high fend has seen Brad Rees shooting for goal.
Well, I've said it a couple of times here. The crowd will tell you the answer. Brad Rees comes in, kicks on goal. It's on its way. It's fading to the right, but it's a pretty important point nonetheless. They need to score 3 times now, the Sharks, to ruin final aspirations for the Bombers. Cruz brings it in, 13 points to margin, 26 minutes gone final quarter.
He goes long up the middle, which is what Southport need to do there now. Howard was in there again. He's been influential in the contest, and here's a high free kick. Damien Stephen just goes laterally, finds Thompson. Thompson goes around, gets around Salter, now handballs it off to Rees. Gives it off to Howard. Howard shimmies, just goes backward now. They're just messing around with the footy. Rees goes back to Veering. He doesn't generally mess around with the footy. Looking for Pullman. Almost takes it. There very well was Mills. Gives it off to the pasty in Cornish. He just scrubs it forward and finds Mallon.
So Eddie Mallon kicked 5 goals already today, but he's at the wrong end of the ground. Hughes at the back of the pack. Oh! Strong mark taken from the Grogan medalist. Or maybe not the Grogan medalist yet. Luke Rogerson. I thought it was Salter.
Very well done.
Rogerson goes back to Boone. I thought that was Tommy Salter. Oh, risky kick. Good tuck, good mark by Brewer. He's got Zuffer out here on the commentary side, but Brewer goes long. Look at that clock. 27 gone now, final quarter. Getting back here is Wade Mills. He goes short, and he's got Cornish.
Cornish goes short, finds a target in Thine. He likes to go long and does so. Looking for a target, Screeches there, protects the drop zone well. Cops a high tackle though, does Boone. And that was off Screech. He hasn't moved too far, Boone.
Well, if you have a look at the Southport bench, Pope, Keel, and I think Burge, I haven't got the bird watchers up, but that is a pretty strong bench down there for the Sharks. Fair to say, Norm Dare has put this one away now, puts a couple of the big stars in cotton wool. They're resting James, they've rested Daniel Wise, 13 points. Let's look at next week as we watch Boone go off. What have you got from you, Mark?
He looks very groggy, shaky on his feet as he goes off. As they go up towards Pullman, takes a very good contested mark. I'm just keeping an eye on Boone there as well as he runs off. He's obviously copped one pretty solidly. They go up forward looking for Gartner. Cruz was there as well. Injecting himself there. Was a play, gives it across there. They're in control. That might be Stephen. Goes forward for goal. Just to the far side, around near side. Another good point.
I think it's enough though. 28 minutes gone now. Final quarter. 14 points of margin. Cruz brings it in. Southport have to go the length of the ground. I think they've put the cue in the rack myself. Askey towards the middle. Mark taken by Headland. Yeah, fair enough too. No, fair enough. Good call by umpire Stevens there. Byrne wasn't allowing Headland to give the handball and play on. Byrne wanted to waste time. I don't think this will affect the match, but who knows? We're 29 minutes in, final quarter. Headland to make it an 8-point ball game. It's on its way. It's missed. That's it. 97 to 110. Margin 13 points. 30 minutes in final quarter.
Upsets brewing everywhere. And Carlton leading Richmond now by 14 points. And the Gold Coast Suns have hit the front against Port Adelaide at Amy Stadium. Here, though, important game as we see. Redland looking to close this game out. As Pullman was around the ball, he's had it while he's on the ground there. Plenty of a rolling maul enveloping here. As the ball goes out of bounds, Screech had his hands on it for Southport. The boundary umpire will throw it in.
One of the great games of the season for mine. The lead changes in the second and third quarter were just fantastic. The way the Redland Bombers have stood up here, knowing that they needed to win to play finals footy, they've done so. As we get some clean possession here, Godfrey, he's well tackled, and eventually a free kick going to the Bombers' way. It's just been a great match. Fantastic game of footy here today.
Interestingly, no real interchange here from Southport. They do want to keep it fresh. Here's Southport. They have interjected themselves here. And it's McCanch in there, working hard there, Daly. And there is the final siren. Redland Bombers will play finals football in 2013, the NEAFL Northern Division. A tremendous game on NEAFL TV, match of the round. The final score, 16-14 Redlands, 110 defeating the Southport Sharks, 14-13, 97, 13-point victors.
Yeah, and they deserve to win here today. Southport put the cue in the rack there late in that quarter. They rest a couple of their big stars. Wowee, what a game. Fantastic. 13 points to the margin. Quickly the goal kickers. Redland Bombers, 3 to Veering and Howard and Pullman. 2 each to Cass, Stephen and Gartner. Singles to Sam Godfrey. While for the Sharks, Hughes kicked 3. Askey kicked 2. Baxter kicked 2. 1 each to Keel and Pope. But Eddie Mallon, the star for the Sharks, with 5. Unfortunately, they didn't win, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Let's have a look at the, what do you call this? The ladder. So, Lions will finish on top on 64. Southport second on 56. Aspley, win, lose or draw. They will finish in third place. Southport versus Aspley next week in a qualifying final. The elimination final, Morningside versus Redland at Morningside Oval. That is how it stands.
And of course, that is dependent, and we know that Broadbeach are giving the Gold Coast Suns a fair touch-up, and they started today in 4th position, will drop out of the finals as a result of their loss, and the upset win of Redland over the Southport Sharks, propelling them into the finals, and the Gold Coast Suns finishing their season.
Absolutely. Thank you very much to Mark Kennedy and to all the team here at neafl.com.au. We'll bid you farewell from Casheez Park. It was an epic battle. Game of the season. Redlands into the finals. They beat the Sharks by 13 points. I'm Matt Ridley. Thanks to Mark Kennedy. We'll bid you farewell.